Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. It's not exactly blueberry season in Alabama, but Jason Powell of Petals from the Past in Jemison will be along in today's show to give you some things to think about for next year's crop.
If you love good food, you came to the right place. Today on Simply Southern, we'll find out who best combines the bounty of the land and the sea as we reveal the winner of Sweetgrown Alabama's Best Surf and Turf contest. And later, Stacy Little will be making a delicious pound cake that has peanut butter not only in the cake, but in the glaze that tops it as well.
But first, helicopters flying overhead are nothing new for residents of Southeast Alabama. Fort Rucker is the premier training ground for Army aviators.
But have you ever looked up and wondered, where are they going? You might be surprised to learn that they're probably headed for a farm in the area.
They're called remote training or RT sites, and the Army's looking for more of these areas where pilots can develop crucial battlefield skills.
Since it was formed during World War II, Fort Rucker has played an important role in training military pilots. In the skies over Southeast Alabama, as well as on the ground, these men and women learn to safely fly helicopters in battlefield conditions.
So they're learning how to fly tactically, flying nap of the earth, how to go into a hot LZ or landing zone or an RT site they go in, and the different tactics. They use A-cell, D-cell, where they're coming in fast, or they're doing probably within about a 1 kilometer radius. When they first come into it, when they're training, they'll orbit, do a surveillance, looking for bad people and bad things on the ground, and then they'll come in and land.
Farms are good places for these drills because they're remote and the noise won't bother a lot of people. And since they're simulating operating in a war zone, the Army needs places to land that are less than ideal.
One of the tasks that they train is called slope landings, and it's basically learning how to land on uneven terrain. So maybe only one skid touching the ground and the other is off, while soldiers would be onloading or offloading on aircraft.
Right now, Fort Rucker has 68 remote training sites across Southeast Alabama and North Florida, like this one at Booth Farms near Opp, but they need more.
There may not be any for a day, and then you may see them coming in 4 or 5 at a time. But I would say probably every other day they're here.
Although the Army pays to lease the property, farmers can still use it as they always have, with only minor upkeep.
We lease the land. That's one aspect of that lease agreement. We also, in the agreement, we have a clause for maintenance, primarily mowing of the grass. The grass, tall grass, it can create a hazard. Rodents, mice, and squirrels or whatever get into the grass habitat. That attracts birds, and birds and helicopters don't play well together.
They don't mind me having my cows out there. I still run cows out there. They're in and out. The cows don't bother them, and they don't bother the cows. After they made a few runs over here, the old cows don't even hardly pay them no attention. Matter of fact, there has been an occasion when they come out there and light their helicopter, and there's a cow where they're having a calf or something. They'll come let me know about that. Just routine stuff, and that they don't have to do, And so it's been a real good thing for me.
Civilians and soldiers agree that these RT sites are a great example of how important the people of the Wiregrass and Fort Rucker are to each other.
We could not adequately prepare our young men and women to go to battle, to fight our nation's war without having this training and without having this experience under their belt. They are learning the basic skill sets here.
We are very proud Americans and proud to live in this country and very proud of what Fort Rucker does. But I mean, it certainly does, make me proud to be a part of it.
If you own property in Southeast Alabama or North Florida and want to find out if it's suitable to be an RT site, you can contact Paul Meisner at Fort Rucker. His number is 334-255-9764.
Sweetgrown Alabama promotes not only the best land-based proteins like beef, chicken, and pork, they're also about the state's outstanding seafood. So where can you find the state's best surf and turf? Find out next in Fred Hunter's Alabama.
Choosing the right life insurance can be challenging because everyone's needs are different. Term life provides death benefits if you die during a specified term, such as 10, 20, or 30 years. If you outlive the policy, it can be renewed or converted, or you can purchase a new policy. Permanent life insurance plans are lifelong options best for those who want to build cash value. Visit alphainsurance.com or speak to a local Alpha agent to explore all your options. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm thirsty.
Well, there you go. Choose water.
I guess I'll take the water. There's another one. Alabama Extension is cool.
What's Extension?
They're like your go-to experts for everything. Gardening, nutrition, tips for our kids, farming. And hey, weren't you thinking about starting a business?
Yeah.
Extension does that.
Oh, sounds like I need to get connected.
Learn more at aces.edu.